less. Say less. Say less. Man, what? Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that pierced his shirt. 2016 was Dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't, I'm scared of heights. YT and TV, this ain't for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want you sobbing to my story. Car made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Cartier lenses, premium plus on the Benzes. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road. I take my dog off the leash and have a proper stroll. Honeycomb, she my pot of gold. Told her if she stayed down to the end, we gon' rock and roll. You gon' need 21 to salute me. All my friends is dead, so I'm trying to buy. I was bad in the streets way before it got bougie. Type of murders that you only see in movies. Shit's real when the raps is deep. What you know about waking up in jail from a dream that make you wanna fall straight back asleep. 100 days, 100 nights, selling crack a week. I'm from the corner of the trap in the trench. Had to hit the sauna when I slapped off the with somebody's door in the back of a Benz. I'm a shark. See a pool full of blood, take a swim. Got a purple heart for the work I put in. Can't be a face on a shirt or a name on some skin to survive.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel D.C. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergey Pavlovich.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
What else can you say about what this man was able to accomplish in beating Stipe Miocic at 39 years old to become a simultaneous 2-division UFC champion? DC's still hungry and back for more tonight.
So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes I wonder if, I could get in there and stuff the first shot. I know the answer is no, but for the well-rounded fighter here, gotta be a pretty discouraging reality to get taken down so early.
At your weight class, J.A., I think you'd be okay, my
Let's
friend.
go.
You get in there with a light heavyweight, you might end up on your back very, very early. But you got to defend before the takedowns get started. If you allow for him to get to your legs, he's too good at mixing finishes so that you're always thinking, how do I keep up with this guy? You got to stop him before he gets going.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cormier's in half guard now. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control.
That is it! Daniel Cormier has done it! stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, well, when DC's healthy and he's able to spar, more often than not, he's able to put guys away. Daniel Cormier, your winner by TKO tonight.
Just the pressure that they train with at AKA and his ability to go find shots that can finish fights allows for DC to be successful tonight. He was at his overwhelming best as he got that TKO victory.
And now his back hurts, but that's okay because he already won.
Get the ice for the boy.
Showing, but I question every move I make before I keep going. Looking in the mirror, see my future, and I'm that bitch. Conversations with my mom, like, mama, we gon' be rich. First, I gotta make it through the wilderness. Already got a hit list, and once I start shooting, bet I don't miss. My pimp girl, Hunterville with some big dreams. It's just the beginning, but I like to introduce me. 'Cause
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai the Blade Karakas! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai!
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, big matchup in front of Kai Kara-France tonight as we get to the early round action here. He has reeled off several consecutive wins. That set up an interim flyweight championship opportunity. And on any given Saturday night, a lot of people talk about Kara-France as one of the more powerful flyweights in the world, but he's also one of the more well-rounded guys in the division, and he believes it is going to be that well-versed skill set that ends up getting him his hand race here tonight. Just missing on the uppercut there. Oh, strong punch there by Kara-France.
Oh, inside kick. Another one.
All right, so there it is, the leg kick from Kai Kara-France. He figured to have a striking advantage tonight. So far, so good.
Everything starts with the leg kick. It's a lot of the game plan of the City Kickboxing team. They build reads off of your reactions. And Kai Kara-France right now is trying to gain the recipe for what's going to lead to success tonight.
Just out of range with that right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, he's looking for that left hand. Just out of range, though, with it. And that left hook landed on the button. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Eats another body shot there. Ooh, he lands a kick to the leg. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Oh, headshot bang is the high kick. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, good left hand. Less than a minute to go in the round. Just misses with a left hook there. Effective punch there by Catafrance. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Pretty good jab there by Catafrance. Final seconds. Points out for the end of round one.
All right, deep breath, man. Good round. That was a good round, but I need those kicks to land a little more. All right? You're not setting them up good enough. So.
All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
All right, that horn marks the end of the round. There was a lot to like really on both sides, but particularly that Superman punch, an absolute thing of beauty.
Beautiful attack. Her ability to let loose in the octagon is truly a sight to behold. Not many people are willing to try something so risky.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, so there it is again, the leg kick from Catafrance. He has a lot of advantages in this matchup, but that appears to be the weapon of choice tonight.
You know, it's all rooted in the game plan. These guys build game plans.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
It's the elbow there. Still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
Oh, nice right hand.
His misses are entertaining. Man, as he landed a high volume of...
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
I
mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that. Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Huge left.
That one landed clean. Big right hand.
Some real power shots here. Oh, big left. Will do it.
Wow.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
Wow, well, that is one power-packed 125-pound man. Kai Catafrance, your winner tonight by knockout, and getting back to his finishing ways here on a big stage.
Kai Catafrance is such a good striker and he possesses so much power for a small guy that it's very interesting to watch him compete. And tonight, he delivers. He delivers on the excitement. Said he wanted to make a statement, and he did exactly that by getting this knockout.
And we will see if this potentially sets him up for a top contender matchup, maybe even a title fight. You know, Carter France has his eyes on the belt, and this result tonight certainly will help matters. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the California Kid, Uriah Faber.
Ready to fight? Ready.
With the Brazilian flags waving, his fans voicing their support, Jose Aldo Jr. ready to go here tonight. Probably will be starting to land those leg kicks here in the early going. Aldo Jr. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Faber. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight. Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
Takedown defense holds up.
Great job finding an opening and landing a beautiful punch from the clinch. Look at him whip his hip for that kick.
3 minutes. Big power shot there.
Oh! He's got to try to finish here. Fighting from both sides, lands a left hand.
Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Oh! So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have landed for Jose Aldo. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Faber. Late round action here, and it has been vintage Jose Aldo all night, mixing up his weapons absolutely beautifully on the field.
He's mixing them up beautifully, and he's doing a great job of recognizing, hey, this is where I'm best. I know my hands are great. I know my grappling's great.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hook there. Faber lands to the body.
Keep your hands up, protect your face.
30 seconds to go here. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Round 2 next.
Hey, stop.
Man, you're making me feel good about myself. Look here.
Is this a boxing match or is this MMA? Man, your boxing is killing him. Just keep...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test television. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Nice jab by Alba. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Circling to his right. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh! Versus there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Big left hand there inside. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. In the can. Heading back to the corner now. Faber's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Faber's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Ooh, what a punch.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Clean hook there. Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of each other, and I guess if you're going to gas out, at least your opponent's gas too.
At times, it was nice. At times, it was pretty. Right now, it ain't pretty.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. All right, so look at that, a cut head.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook.
Oh, my God. You cannot take too many of those.
Faber goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the feet. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Aldo.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Wrist control, wrist control.
He's getting him out here.
1 minute to go. Making all these shots count. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them running back at some point in the future. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, so another dominant, clean performance in a career full of them for the former featherweight champ Jose Aldo Jr., your winner tonight by way of decision.
Jose Aldo just wins. It doesn't matter how, he just wins. And you know, in all those championship fights, if a fight went long, he'd be comfortable in it. Tonight, he was comfortable in it, and he gets the victory.
And no real suspense when the judges' scorecards were rendered. Jose Aldo will enjoy his trip back down to Brazil after a big win tonight by decision.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this shit competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame shit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. This is what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it, so listen close when I say this. After every murder, no, my still stainless. I can make a dope fiend go cocaine. Cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make a Einstein.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
Ready to fight? Ready.
An MMA pioneer of sorts, the underground king Eddie Alvarez back at it tonight. He turned pro back in 2003. Not afraid to get you out of there by knockout or submission. Most of his pro wins, though, have come by knockout or TKO. Eddie Alvarez, not afraid of the firefight. We'll see if that's what we get tonight. Scuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Right back to the clinch now. Leg kick is true.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice jab by Alvarez. Right, early round action here. No surprise to see Justin Gaethje go to the leg kicks early.
I mean, we saw Justin Gaethje just demolish guys with those leg kicks before the UFC and now as he is in the UFC. This guy is a tremendous fighter. He is a fantastic leg kicker, and you see him using those weapons tonight.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Gaethje.
Great job blocking that shot.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje, just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent tonight.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, big right hand.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Alvarez. But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly. Oh, right into mount.
Final seconds here. 5 minutes in the books.
Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. That's the pace we're talking about. That's the cardio that I'm used to seeing right there, just like in training.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Awesome level change. Great timing. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination. And doing work with the jab. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
As he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple of rows.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been huge shots being landed on both sides. Trying to stay in this fight. His timing was impeccable on that takedown. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it.
It's work. Come on, let's stand up. It's work. Yeah,
Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attack. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Side control now. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Gaethje. With a cracking right.
That leg kick hurt. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh! Big right hand there.
Nice strike.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Alvarez. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Now they separate.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Landed the overhand.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Oh, nice punch there. He's staying busy in the clinch.
Very close quarters, but he's able to find his strikes.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Takedown defense is there. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Under a minute now to go in the fight.
He's got that single collar tie. He's hurting bad here.
Oh! 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Alvarez. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-27, 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
So the Underground King rises up yet again. Doubt this man at your own peril, folks. Eddie Alvarez with a big win tonight. He continues to take on all challengers and more often than not get his hand raised, even when he's sharing the octagon with a fellow lightweight elite. A huge win tonight for Philadelphia's finest.
Suffering builds character, then get a load of me. I've been through shit, I'm filled with piss, I'm bloated totally. I can't condone to go the road of who I'm told to be. I'm told to peeps, roll the sleeves, let's go promote the beast. Today I had a fucking lick just for the big homie. I feel better, I got the thing on me. Tell the FBI I follow Jeff Bezos.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Action Man Cortez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, well, a lot of superlatives come in the way of the Italian Dream, Marvin Vittori. He still has yet to break through and become the first UFC champion from Italy, but a lot of people feel like he can sustain and eventually get there. His cardiovascular base as good as any middleweight in the division. Outstanding ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Very good, durable on the feet. And he believes, as humbly as he could say it, his opponent does not have a single advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Curtis gets hit with a kick. All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching friends. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Vittori gets tattooed by that straight punch. 2 minutes have gone by here, round 1. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh!
You heard him again.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finish at that time.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
What was
He got him hurt bad here. Now we're going. Oh, he didn't like that one.
Under a minute to go. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Oh, they're trying to back with that offering. DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Round 2 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round.
All right, listen, buddy.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chris Action Man Cortez.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's life. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, as we get ready to go with round one. Nobody has more knockouts in the UFC since 2014. The majority of those for the Black Beast have come in round one. We'll see how the brawler gets off tonight. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Just missed with the elbow there. All right, so... You
don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. That's a big hook. Misses with the right hand. Oh, another huge hook. 3 minutes to go.
Big elbow.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Swing and a miss by Lewis.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Lewis's strike attempt there is blocked. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
90 seconds now to go in round one.
Liver kicks, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body up.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of the spot.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Roundtree Jr. Wild swing there.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
Breathe. You're good, man. You've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Lewis is... how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. We might get a stoppage here soon. The Black Beast strikes again. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, Derek Lewis might just be the UFC heavyweight champion of the world before this run is said and done. Congratulations to the Black Beast on yet another UFC triumph here tonight. And Lewis really starting to put all of his skills together under Bob Perez. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this heavyweight division. Of course, tonight, though, it is all about the Black Beast.
Build them on every verse, so there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I were, we won't be needed any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm stood in. They're claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Have them up, it's nothing on out, and yeah, the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. It's nothing on our out, and yeah, the jobs are good and slid in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dagir Ulanbeka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Manel Starboy Khan.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1, DC. I know you have been tracking this wrestler all week long. Figures to have a decided advantage in that realm, but on the other side, as well-rounded a threat as he has faced in the UFC.
And one of the better guys at staying upright, so all of his skills will be tested and tested at the highest level because he's a more well-rounded guy. He understands takedown defense. He understands the striking and the grappling. So getting the takedown is only one phase of this. Even if he takes him down, the submission threat is very present with his well-rounded opponent. Beautiful transition.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now he's going full mount.
Excellent ground and pound there by Ulanbeka. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Ulanbeka's right back to the full mount here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Under a minute now to go in round 1. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ulanbeka. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ulan Beckham.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Round 2 is next.
Stop.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
And there's that jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really strong. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Ulan Beckham. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Time to work. You gotta get up. Time to work. Get up.
Ulan Beckham's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Oh, you got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Nice.
Ulan Beckham, ground and pound from half guard. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is.
Oh, nice.
– 20 seconds to go, round 2. Pop. Oh, massive knee up top. Nice. Nicely done. 10 minutes in the books.
Settle down. Breathe. Relax. You got this one, okay? One more round is all I need.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, that's a big hook there. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Nice. Massive left hand.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, my goodness.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, so he's starting to show himself. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice punch from the corner. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land in. Oh, my God.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Good news is he rocked him. Bad news is...
Oh, man, he's hurt. There you go. There you go.
And right into side control. Manelkoff's cut above the eye. He's having his way with him here. Busy as he looks to improve position here. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. 20 seconds left.
There it is. Now he's rolling him out.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dagi Udobeka!
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets you the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight, and got a huge, huge result here in a loaded division.
He got a huge result. And he was able to not only implement his game plan, he was able to stick to it to a T, knowing and comfortable with the idea that, hey, if this goes to the judges, I know that I did enough. And I believe that he is going to be very happy with how dominant this performance was.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this will be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know way I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing a jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who we left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my name, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what see. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was piss poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming out they roadkill. No alone nights on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. Champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, champions, champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
Tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Nomad Rothmanov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Michael Venom.
action here as we get a look at Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has taken the UFC welterweight division by storm. He's got a whole lot of momentum coming in here tonight. Believes he'll have the grappling advantage, but he also said to us midweek, if this is a kickboxing match, I think I can thrive in that realm as well. Getting the hands going here early. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. His opponent still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Rips the body there for good measure. Keeping him honest with the jab. Just over 3 minutes to go. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find ways to fight.
Oh, nice hook. Whiffs on that offering.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Head kick, that's a miss. Oh, clean hook there.
Relax, keep your hands up.
Beautiful kick.
90 seconds to go in round one. Straight right is there. Finds a home for the left hand there.
Beautiful takedown right there. Big ground and pound.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
15 seconds to go. Round two straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. There's his jab. Nice straight right lands. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lands a big right hand coming up. Back and forth we go. Oh.
What a beautiful body kick.
Rakhmonov gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Unable to connect there. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Oh, beautiful hook there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice.
90 seconds to go. Misses again with a right punch.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! "30 seconds to go in the round. "20 seconds now remain in the round.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did. He executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Just missed with the leg kick. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, Jeff, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually, it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Oh, huge left. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Lands a quick jab.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight.
this at a range.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Michael Venom.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. And the kickboxer wasn't point fighting tonight. He was going for it. Doesn't get the finish, but certainly a performance that he will look back upon fondly, I would think.
Yeah, he'll be happy. He'll be very happy about this because there were a lot of positives in regards to his takedown defense, his impact when he was throwing his strikes, his ability to fight where he needed to fight and do the things that he needed to do in order to get this victory. All decisions are not created equally, and this was a dominant decision victory.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Pepper No Mercy Young. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, TJ Dillashaw.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this high-profile bantamweight matchup. A lot of tickets in this building were sold because these 2 guys were the men on the marquee. Pyotr, the outstanding Russian boxer with that patented high guard, taking on TJ Dillashaw, who twice has ruled this 135-pound division.
TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. I truly believe he is 1B to Dominic Cruz's 1A. But if he gets past these guys, this next generation of fighters, the Jans, the Sterlings, he will stand along as the top bantamweight of all time. When you look in the matchup, though, these 2 are very evenly matched. How does TJ's kickboxing, his bang Muay Thai match up to that patented high guard in Russian boxing of Pyotr?
Going to the body now with that hook shot, nicely done by Pyotr. All right, nice jab there from Pyotr early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Pyotr because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But, man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
Good body work with that hook by Yan.
Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, man, another nice leg kick is there.
Oh, nice shot there by Yan.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
there with the left kick. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Oh, nice body shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt. Oh, nice high kick. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Let's go. Look for that takedown.
26. Let's go. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. That shot blocked by Petr Yan. Nice counter shot there.
The fighters separate.
Yan gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Second round, straight ahead.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand. He's leaving his jaw wide open for you. To stay on the outside, pump him with the jab.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
So round one, a tough act to follow. Here is our second round. TJ Dillashaw versus Petr Yan. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Oh, back and forth we go.
Clean with the right hook. Oh, lands another hook. Well, TJ Dillashaw can truly do it all. For my money, this might be the hardest worker in the MMA game. Amazing to think where he was after dropping that Ultimate Fighter finale to John Dodson. Since then, he's gone on to establish himself as one of the greatest man-marks of all time. Yan gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Just over 3 minutes to go. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here. Place shot there, DC. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, big left. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Hands on your face.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. 20 seconds to go, round two.
Clean punch. Back and forth we go. These two guys
Well, how's that for a 5-minute performance? The round is over mercifully for his opponent. You just got to make sure you stay the course, though, at this point, I would think, right? Because you nearly got the finish, but you didn't, and the opponent figures to make some adjustments.
Absolutely, and he's from a great team, John. You know that the opponent's from a great team, so they're going to tell him all the right things in between rounds. So he's got to stay the course, as you said. Be calm, be patient. Do exactly what you did prior that put you in such a phenomenal situation going into the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, there it is again, TC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Yan gets caught by that straight hand. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Effective with the jab. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it.
Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, champ.
Both of them are exhausted. They are questioning what they did wrong in the preparation for this fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, TJ Dillashaw!
Well, how about TJ Dillashaw? I'd like to live a day in his life, right? I mean, total package when it comes to mixed martial arts skill. Smiling ear to ear after getting the job done tonight.
TJ Dillashaw once again gets it done. And I mean, you see it all the time, right? Every time he goes to fight, he's well prepared and ready for victory tonight. He gets the desired results.
Suffering builds character. Get a load of me. I've been through shit. I'm filled with piss. I'm bloated totally. I can't condone to go the road of who I'm told to be. I told the peeps, roll the sleeves, let's go promote the beast. Today I hit a fucking lick just for the big homie. I feel better. I got the thing on me. Tell the FBI I follow Jeff Bezos, pesos, quesos, marshmallows, rainbows, game shows. Think about life. Look at the buck on the back if you're looking outside. Thinking I die. Spending my time, gotta fit in my size, gotta pick up my ride, gotta dinner by 5, gotta think of my pride, and tell about crime, I'm ahead of my time, tip the hottest mind, this shit no action about design.
Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover, you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Alex Pereira finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. All right, well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup.
You know, this guy is such a great boxer, John, that if he decided to chase down the Olympic gold medal, you would think that he would have that opportunity. His ability to go out there and set traps, his footwork, his movement is next level. It is not something we have seen before. I would have expected to see this man in Beijing, Athens, somewhere trying to represent the country. But instead, he does his work inside the UFC's octagon, and he is special, and he is so fun for.
Heady praise from a two-time United States Olympian, Daniel Cormier. First order of business, though, tonight, winning this mixed martial arts contest. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alex Pereira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Quinton
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The TO, baby. Nothing quite like calling fights in front of these guys.
One time I almost defended my belt in the 6 against Anthony Johnson. I was injured, wasn't able to compete, but Max Holloway once again showed what a champion he is by defeating Anthony Pettis in this great arena.
Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Oh, nice jab by Rampage. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
And that one certainly found the target.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Jeez, you can hear that.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Pineda gets caught by that straight punch there.
More strikes to the head.
2 minutes to go.
Beautiful strike. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Strong outside leg kick. All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Final seconds of round 1.
Oh, big elbow.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Take a deep breath and relax. I want you to look to finish this round. You have to put the pressure on this guy. Move forward behind head movement. Keep your jab nice and long. Follow up.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
That's a beautiful body kick.
Jackson's eye is starting to swell shut.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Just misses with the left hook. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night.
This is crazy round of fighting.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh!
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh! Oh, he's in trouble. Jackson goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move given how things were playing out on the field. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
He passes to half guard.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Pineda.
He's got to start throwing now.
Under a minute now to go in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling. expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzzed on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Throwing that jab, no good. Just missed with the left there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Big hook. What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
all that water, get a piece. You don't see this is bleak. Let me speak. This shit is fly, I'm a Khaleesi high, glide me yeesh. You think I think that I'm too good, then I agree. The fixes in
Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knee, the elbow. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, so here is Sean Strickland. He is one of one, the inimitable pride of Corona, California, training under Extreme Couture's banner here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Great teammate, outstanding boxer. He lives in the gym. And you're probably not going to outpace this guy over 25 minutes, so it can be a little bit of a mind-bending exercise, not just in training, but also in the fight itself. Sean Strickland is not going away. Just ask Israel Adesanya how that stylistic matchup went for him. Now we'll see how Strickland can fare here tonight, and if he can get back to the precipice as the UFC middleweight champion. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Luffy Hernandez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Right, early round action here, and as humbly as he could put it, Sean Strickland believes he has every advantage in this particular matchup. He is convicted that if this fight goes to the ground, he will be the stronger man. Also believes he can run some clock in the clinch if need be, given his opponent's obvious striking acumen. But Strickland is no slouch there as well. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
Fluffy's trying for a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Strickland getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Get them out here. Oh.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Strickland. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Oh, right in the mount.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
This is a terrible position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Strickland. Our crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
30 seconds to go in the round. Landed a solid punch there. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do with it.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last blow.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe, relax. You did great out there. Let's make sure we stay a little safer, though. There was a couple opportunities he had to grab some submissions.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Fighter lands a jab. Oh, late. Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Well, this Muay Thai practice, we're clearly fighting out of his style tonight, but realizing a lot of success with his takedowns. I guess he was sick of you calling him just a one-trick pony.
I called him a one-trick pony, and I think he might have tried to take down early. It worked, and he goes, you know what? I'm going to keep going to the well. He can't stop him. Why should I change it? The level changes have looked great. The finishes have looked great. His intensity on his takedowns has looked great. He's doing everything right. I cannot critique this man anymore.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was nice.
Fluffy's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, ground and pound from half guard now.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Fluffy, he's able to flatten him out. Really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Strickland's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Strickland. Strong hook land. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
You can either chase ground and pound, or you can go to submission. Right now, it looks like he's trying to get to an arm triangle. He needs to push.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Single collar tie there. Under 3 minutes. What a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, so now blood is a factor. Big shots landed by him now. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, right as the mount.
Hernandez is back in full mount.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. He's got it isolated.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you gotta be careful here. In the half guard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
30 seconds left. 30.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Fluffy Hernandez gets the single leg takedown, well played.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hip and get back to your feet.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hernandez.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in. And not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack the armbar to stay bent.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking. Oh, he's hurt. Big left hand lands upstairs. Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Big shot to the head.
Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
No,
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice takedown. Yep. This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Well, maybe ill-advised.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
That's in pretty deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
10 seconds to go in round 4.
10 seconds left.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books.
Excellent work last round. You're a wizard. Completely controlled them down there. We want to do the same thing this round, but we want to finish. So let's be aggressive.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Pretty nice lead right there by Strickland. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Kick right under that right elbow. Oh, big left hook there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plans.
Scuffed the takedown, no problem.
That was a swift transition.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Under 3 minutes remain in this 5th and final round. Anthony Hernandez is in half guard. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest out of the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Body kick lands. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk back.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Hernandez!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go. I got shooting stars on my teeth. Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete. Cause I'm nice like that. Baby, I'm cool like that. Dice Mico que rico, que como yo no hay nada. Ya estamos a 30,000 por party. Salí tiquetúa, hoy salí de Bulgari. Se dio por el trago y se puso Bulgari. Se vistió de chita, yo que vine de safari. Oh, you know what's up. Aquí no hay excusa. Súbete la falda, me gusta esa blusa. Ma, you know what's up. Llegué y siempre abusa. Sé que andas en alta, de 2 o 3 la musa. Brrr, mami, está ahí en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Cual yo quiero, yo no sé. Sube y bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y nos fumamos 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG, let's go, la CRG. Ja, dejé. Ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wigiridi. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Hello, mami, ¿qué pasó? Te dio la wanna fuck, me habla claro, ¿qué pasó? Mami, qué sé yo, si quieres enviar ping y nos vamos pa'l round 2. Que a mí me enamora como tú me miras. Esos ojos achinados que parecen de mentira. Ella no tiene type, por los dos la huella tira. Esta noche me la llevo, la tengo en la mira. Sé que a mí me enamora como tú me miras. Esos ojos achinados que parecen de mentira. Ella no tiene type, por los dos la huella tira. Esta noche me la